Hey guys, good morning. How you doing? So today the setup is a bit different, and the video too is going to be a bit different. So today I would quickly talk about the new XH2S from Fujifilm. Man, such a beast of a camera. So this is not going to be a detailed review because I don't consider myself that much of a technical photographer. Um, but I'll touch on the specs, great specs from the camera, and I um, I am mostly a photographer. I just started working on motion pictures like videos. So I haven't done so much filming with the camera, but I think it's very well suited more for the cinematographers, videographers than the photographers. But I did take it on a spin. I did sort of day in the life of one of my friends. Her name is Elizabeth Oviosa. She's a superb entrepreneur. She's a photographer. She's into woodwork. She's an all-round smart superwoman. I did like a day in the life with her. I using the XH2S, and man, this guy does. Years ago the conversation used to be that, oh, a Fujifilm camera is great, the aesthetics is beautiful, oh, it's that camera that makes you want to shoot, but it doesn't do well when you have to when you bring it out for like for work. Like it's not that solid when you have to maybe shoot commercial work. That's what people used to say. But this I feel like the XH2S took that accusation too personal. Like Fujifilm like literally went no holds barred on this camera. Like the autofocus is insane. Like I've never used a camera with that much speed, that much, like with such a solid autofocus. And so I put it to the test. We went around, went to my place, we went to a place called Okoba. Is where they sell wood, where like wood for those that are into woodwork, where you can buy wood in Lagos. And from there we went to Lekki, went to the office. I would share like a video slide from our work, but yeah. So I also got the Fujifilm 18mm 1.4 lens. Oh god. So a quick story. This relationship with Fujifilm for me began like I always say, with the Fujifilm X-E1, with this camera. It's a it looks battered now. Like this Walmax. This guy with this the Fujifilm X-E1. It got painted by Ayanfe, one of the biggest, best contemporary artists in Nigeria at the moment. So it began with this guy, but the lens I I shot with the most then was the 18mm f2 lens. And because of the work I did with them, because of relationship with that lens, it almost became like my default focal length. Like it became literally how I saw, I literally framed whatever I wanted to shoot going forward. But sometime in 2018 or 2017, I lost the lens with my Fujifilm X-T1 at the time. And so I didn't have my 18mm anymore. Even when I got a new camera, even when I got the X Pro 2, the lens I had to get with it was a 23mm f2 lens, and that was how I just stopped using the 18mm. But I know I missed that focal length. So fast forward to getting the XH2S, I got the 18mm too. So yeah, that relationship has been restored, and I got to use the 18mm with the SH2S on the day in the life I did with Elizabeth. So the pictures you'll be seeing were shot with XH2S plus the 18mm Fujifilm 1.4 lens. Yup. And yeah, the XT5 was announced recently. No comments about the camera, but I can't wait to get my hands on it. Maybe I'll share one or two things when I do have a feel of it. So this is like me just putting out the word that if you're someone that your excuse of not jumping on the Fujifilm bandwagon on this wagon is because, or you think the cameras are not are not tough or solid enough to do the work you want. Maybe, oh, you always complain about how the autofocus isn't this, isn't that. Things have changed. The XH2S is that camera you're waiting for, and I'm looking forward to doing more work with it. As I improve my video work and all that stuff with it, I would share as well on YouTube. But I think this camera is one for the future. It's something I know I'll use from now until like a couple of years to come. So yeah.
Like, I know some people that like affect as well. Yeah. Like people that have what do you call them?